In the hallowed halls of the palace, a royal drama is unfolding that could reshape the future of the monarchy. The whispers of palace insiders paint a fascinating picture of a king grappling with the complex relationships with his two sons. King Charles, by all accounts, is growing weary of his eldest son, Prince William, while his heart yearns for a reconciliation with his younger son, Prince Harry. Royal biographer and close friend of the late Princess Diana, Tina Brown, offers an interesting perspective on this royal conundrum. According to Brown, the king desperately misses Harry, his younger son, who's been away from the royal fold. At the same time, there seems to be a growing impatience with William's self-righteous intractability, as the family feud continues to create rifts within the royal household. What could possibly be fueling this shift in the royal dynamics? It seems that Harry's recent visit to the UK, which was met with widespread applause and admiration, could be a contributing factor. The public's warm reception of Harry might have reminded King Charles of what he has been missing. Meanwhile, sources suggest that Prince William has been thrown off balance by Harry's return, perhaps struggling with his father's shifting focus. This royal drama takes an interesting turn with Brown's suggestion that King Charles wishes to re-embrace Harry, but with a caveat: Harry must keep his opinions private. This throws up some intriguing questions. Is the king willing to bend the royal protocol for the sake of family harmony? Are we witnessing a royal pivot where the diligent younger son now holds a more favourable place in the king's heart than his elder brother? While the speculation continues to swirl, one thing is clear: the royal family feud is far from over. The dynamics are changing, alliances are shifting, and the king's heart seems to be quietly leading the conversation. As the royal family navigates this delicate balance, the world watches with bated breath. This royal drama is far from its final act, and its conclusion could very well redefine the monarchy as we know it. The heart of a father yearns for his estranged son, even if that father is a king. Such is the case with King Charles, who, according to royal biographer Tina Brown, is feeling the absence of his younger son, Prince Harry, more keenly than ever. Brown, a close confidant of the late Princess Diana, presents an intriguing picture of a king weary of the ongoing family feud and longing for a reconciliation with his son. Harry, the younger prince, has been estranged from the royal family for a while. His recent visit to the UK, however, stirred things up a bit. The public's applause and admiration for Harry were undeniable. His charisma, his spark, his ability to connect with the people, it all reminded the king of what he might be missing. The absence of Harry isn't just a missing family member, it's a missing piece of the royal charisma, a charm that has always been a part of the royal identity. On the other hand, Prince William, the elder son and heir apparent, reportedly hasn't been the same since Harry's return. Is he struggling with his father's shifting attention? Is he feeling the weight of his future responsibilities? These are questions that only time will answer. Brown further suggests that King Charles wants to re-embrace Harry, but with a condition. Harry must keep his opinions private. This raises intriguing questions about the flexibility of royal protocol. Is the king willing to bend the rules to mend the bond with his younger son? Could it be that the hard-working younger son now holds a more favourable place in the king's heart than William? As we delve deeper into the royal dynamics, one thing becomes clear. The heart of a king is complex, filled with longing and duty. Is it possible that King Charles is missing the charisma and vitality that Prince Harry brings to the royal table? The royal drama unfolds, and the world watches, waiting for the answers. Could it be that King Charles is missing the charisma and vitality that Prince Harry brings to the royal table? In the shadow of his younger brother's popularity, the heir to the throne faces his own challenges. As the elder son and future king, Prince William has always shouldered a great deal of responsibility. Yet recent reports suggest he is grappling with a new challenge: his father's shifting attention. Royal biographer Tina Brown, a close confidant of the late Princess Diana, portrays a picture of a king growing weary of his eldest son's unyielding demeanour. She describes William's attitude as self-righteous intractability, a trait that is reportedly causing strain within the royal walls. This alleged weariness towards William has seemingly intensified following Prince Harry's recent visit to the UK. Harry's warm reception by the public during this visit might have reminded King Charles of the charisma and relatability his younger son brings to the monarchy. Could it be that the king is yearning for these qualities in his family dynamics? Meanwhile, Prince William is said to be struggling with this new dynamic. Observers note that he hasn't been quite himself since Harry's return. Is he grappling with feelings of neglect as his father's attention pivots towards his younger brother? Or is it the weight of his future kingship, coupled with the changing family dynamics, that is causing the strain? The king's shifting attention raises intriguing questions about the future of the monarchy. Could we be witnessing a silent rebellion against the traditional royal preference for the eldest son? Is the king's weariness a sign of his longing for the warmth and charisma that Harry brings to the table? As the heir to the throne, Prince William finds himself in a challenging position. He is tasked with upholding royal traditions while navigating a changing family dynamic. His task is further complicated by his brother's popularity and his father's shifting attention. Is William's unyielding attitude fueling the widening rift in this royal family? The royal drama continues to unfold, and the world watches closely as the future king grapples with these challenges. As the heir to the throne, his actions and attitudes will undoubtedly shape the future of the monarchy. A royal pivot is on the horizon, and it's stirring up the monarchy like a tempest in a teapot. The recent whispers from palace corridors hint at King Charles's growing preference for his younger son, Prince Harry, over the elder, Prince William. This supposed shift in favouritism is not without its implications, shaking the very foundations of an institution that has traditionally placed unwavering emphasis on the firstborn heir. The whispers suggest a longing in King Charles to re-embrace Harry, the son often seen as the more rebellious of the two. This desire, however, is seemingly tied to a condition: that Harry keeps his opinions private. This demand in itself presents a conundrum. On one hand, it appears to be a plea for discretion, a call for the return of royal decorum. On the other, it could be viewed as an attempt to stifle the voice of a prince who has shown a willingness to challenge the status quo. This raises a multitude of questions. Is King Charles willing to bend the rigid protocols of the monarchy to mend fences with his son? Is he ready to risk the ire of traditionalists in his quest for familial harmony? Or is this merely a strategic move to quell public unrest and maintain the monarchy's image? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in mystery. Perhaps the most intriguing question of all is whether this change in dynamics could lead to a redefinition of the roles within the monarchy. Could we be witnessing a royal pivot where the younger, hard-working son holds a more favourable place in the king's heart than William, the heir apparent? As the world watches this unfolding drama, the monarchy stands at a crossroads. The choices made now could potentially alter the course of royal history, setting a precedent for future generations. Is King Charles willing to bend royal protocol to mend fences with his son? The royal feud is not just ongoing, it's evolving, and the world is watching. The royal saga, like an intricate tapestry, has woven itself into a complex narrative that continues to captivate a global audience. We've seen the dynamics shift and alliances alter, with the king's heart seemingly guiding the course of this riveting drama. The tiring heir, Prince William, whose steadfastness once held the family together, now finds himself in an unfamiliar territory. His father's attention has shifted, and he is left grappling with this unexpected change. Then there's the missing son, Prince Harry, whose absence is felt deeply by King Charles. The monarch's longing for his younger son has been palpable, and his recent visit to the UK has only intensified these feelings. The applause and admiration Harry received from the public served as a poignant reminder of what the king might be missing. But the path to reconciliation isn't without its hurdles. The king, it seems, is willing to bend the royal protocol to re-embrace Harry, but with a condition: Harry must keep his opinions private. This raises several intriguing questions. Is the king placing family loyalty over protocol? Could we be witnessing a shift in royal dynamics where the younger, hard-working son now holds a more favourable place in the king's heart? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in mystery as the royal family navigates through this delicate balance. As we delve deeper into this saga, we see that it's far from over. It's a story of changing alliances, shifting dynamics, and a king's heart leading the conversation. As the royal saga continues to unfold, only time will tell whether family loyalty will overcome protocol, or if we're witnessing the dawn of a new royal chapter.